everyone, and welcome back to another very exciting installment of Session Zero's Presents Deserts and Dinos. Western-themed dinosaur campaign setting. Now, I have some friends with me here today. To my left.
Hello, I am Dizzy, and I play Jolene Hart, our party's bard.
Hi, I'm Griffin LeBlanc. I play Orr, the party's Dino Sapien Barbarian.
Hi, my name's Danny. I play Vinny the Lad, the party's fighter.
My name's Tatum. I'm playing the Raven Mocker.
Hello, I am Ace. I play Declan Fairweather, our party's rogue.
I'm Jasmine. I'll be playing Santiago, our party's ranger.
And my name is Hunter Reed. I shall be playing everyone else. Now,
You better be paying them too.
when the time comes.
Damn it.
Now, my friends, where we last left off, a very, I would say, kind of somber party saunters out into the wasteland beyond for the very first time. We've met a new old friend in Chastity Grace, a lovely cleric girl who lives in the wasteland. We have fought a massive rock golem and brought it to its knees. We found some batteries off of the dead corpse of a humanoid robot from the makers of the C.J. Express. With the new information of Miss Reeb, who is Jolene's kind of caretaker, being a legendary wanted criminal in these parts from many, many years ago, a key was found, opened up a lockbox that gave us some new items to explore the desert with. With that being said, the lot of us headed off into the desert for the first time. We shall begin.
Now I'm here, I see the light, I wanna steal, I wanna fight. You do what's wrong, I do what's right. I'm flying high just like a kite. The world's my oyster, have a bite. I'm at my peak, I'm at my height. Evil wanted, white fleet nights, it's always grey, not black and white in dinos.
Every time.
My friend, is there anything we would like to do here as we set out past the walls for the very first time? We see some mountains off in the distance. You see a big smoke cloud billowing at very, very fast speeds that is presumably from the train. We see many creatures scrounging for what they can and then heading off, burrowing themselves into the sand. Is there anything we would like to do or say as we are wandering here?
Yes. Declan is going to find a small spot kind of off to the side and begin writing a note. Something important for the table, I suppose, to know is a quirk of Declan's is that he does speak as he writes. And he is writing a note to his friend, Hickory Stump.
Anything else we would like to do here?
I think Orr would look around and just... What happened to this world, Mocker? What happened to green? Why is everything not?
Put it lightly, what happened while the green is the product of the people around you. Not these ones in specific, but over time, many, many less kind were a bit more rough with the world than they should have been.
What does it feel for Orr?
It's almost somber in a way. Like, he grew up in lush forests with, nothing but flora and fauna surrounding him. Just beautiful colors, maybe even some that seem unnatural to few nowadays. Like maybe some vibrant blues, purples, yellows.
I will say specifically for Dino Sapiens, you guys see in like a broader range of colors than most do, and a lot of your kind of like color vocabulary is missing.
Mm-hmm.
What
yes.
time is it?
Right now?
Yeah.
We are. I believe I said we were like 125 degrees last we checked. We were kind of going into the afternoon here.
So it is getting late.
Oh yeah, around like 140 degrees, I would say. I will say, I need our very first group survival check.
Not our very first, because the first one led us to the fucking rock giant, didn't it?
Yes, that was the
That was deserts encounters, right? This is
yeah.
survival.
This is just a survival check.
And this is just everyone's survival added together.
Yeah. So this is 1d20, and this is going to be a survival check
Okay.
or a nature check, whichever is highest.
Survival or nature?
Yes.
Great.
18.
I'll definitely be using
12.
survival.
I will also definitely be using survival. 18.
Okay.
26.
Bro. Sorry.
What is that?
Holy
Baller.
shit. You fucking useless ass ranger.
Rangers are useless. No.
Useless and ranger.
terrain, right? You get advantage on that.
Do I?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That's good to know.
I
that.
also
terrain is
have it
desert,
starred
you
that I
are-
get advantage on
Yeah.
nature
Open
checks. I don't know
desert.
why that is.
I think
the
that
ocean.
was for the turtle. That doesn't count anymore.
Okay.
I think that was a.
That's better.
You do need to roll in this, though, so we have a
Oh,
way
I don't
to make
have
sure
one.
that it's
Sorry.
not
Well, now that you're making me do that, it's gonna be like 2 again.
Oh!
Ace.
out. We'll roll it again, because you get advantage.
Well, we'll see. Okay.
This is the fourth roll. Ace.
Damn, yo, I fucked you. I'm sorry.
I think that die needs to go to bed.
Damn, that's my bad, bro.
That's a better roll than
Wow. By chucking it. Simply by
Are
chucking
you just going to go one by one?
Okay. Your proficiency is
bad,
double,
G.
so you have expertise. So double your proficiency bonus with nature checks if you're proficient in them, right?
Yes.
See, proficient. Let's do some quick maths.
Help.
Use your
You're doing
survival 'cause it's my
survival. Okay, cool. So it's going to be. Was it a 1
It was a 1.
full times?
Both times.
You're kidding.
Oh my god!
That is.
Yeah, it's
That is
fully
double
based-
nat
Well,
ones.
no, because it was advantage, so you take whatever the highest was.
The highest.
So
was
what?
Did you roll 3 ones?
I rolled 2 ones.
Okay,
Okay,
so
we're
here's
only
what
counting the ones that were in
Okay,
the.
so here's what happened. She rolled on the table twice.
Mhm.
She got a 3 and then a
2, right?
11.
Oh,
And
okay.
then in the tray, she rolled 2 ones.
Okay.
Okay.
I
we have
saw
a- we
the
have a-
11 earlier, and I thought that was the initial one that you were talking about. No. Okay.
We have a staunch in the box rule.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
And
So it's
2 ones. That is a 7, 8. That's a 9 for you. Okay.
Sick.
Oh,
Which-
Lord.
is what we thought the first one was.
Okay.
It's all good.
So
Okay.
there you go.
Okay. Let's do.
It all balances out.
As all things should be.
Can I
Hunter's got the
can I-
mischievous laugh.
can I take a boon for Mina?
Would you like to use a boon?
On this?
Oh,
Yes.
Don't.
I fucked her over. I would like
I
to take a boon for
We'll
that.
let you take a boon.
Thank
Roll that again with advantage. Ooh, this is fun.
for our audience, would we like to
Roll
describe boons for our audience?
You're letting that man.
The boon rules.
I'm aware.
So this is a
That's
new
crazy.
rule for this game in the
like
Bible
over
located on our Patreon, which states that any player who fails a check, saving throw, or an attack roll can choose to re-roll that roll again with advantage if they let me keep the initial roll behind the DM screen for me to impose on you at any time. This can be for something silly, for me to just fuck with you, or it could be for a potentially
Life-ruining decision.
life-ruining, game-ending, death-saving throw. That remains with me until it is resolved, where you can then take another boon after that. There's also a sub-rule where you can, if a player fails, you can take a boon on their behalf. But that boon must be applied to you, the original user.
I would like to start the
So-
adventure out on a 10-foot, please God.
I'm going to jot this
I
down.
don't care if I shoot my foot doing that, creating that foothold.
It's gonna be a damn foothold.
And it's the worst thing you could have.
Roll again, Mina.
So roll again
Twice.
twice
With advantage.
with advantage. So this is
3 ones in a row.
okay. Let's roll in here. Yeah.
Let's roll the dice. Don't roll
So
an
that's a
ace.
5.
Maybe it's just, I was about to say, maybe it's just Ace's box there.
Yes. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So what
It's just a cursed energy.
Guess.
That's
Rolls later.
okay. So that is going to be a 24 for me.
This is what dreams are made of.
That's what a fucking rainbow
Okay.
does.
Okay. 24. Ace.
Fuck.
Oh, did you even roll?
Yes, I did. I rolled 12.
12. Okay.
17.
17.
26.
26.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
18.
Beautiful. Okay. Wonderful. You guys head out, and with the first sun beginning to set, you feel that there is a life here, life and undeath. You see these.
Could I have
Yes.
sent that note before we leave?
Yeah. Wonderful.
Great.
Dino Sapiens have advantage on survival checks.
Cool.
So that's why I have it starred.
Wonderful. That's
Doesn't
something I
matter.
made.
Let's
Cool.
see. Wasn't a nat 20.
It is simply a note asking him for any correspondence as to his whereabouts and if we could find a safe respite with him.
Wonderful. Now, we see that the lot of you, specifically Danny, Vinny, and Santiago, have your heads are on a swivel here. There's a lot of danger. There's a lot of like creatures and monsters. You see a whole swarm of what you guys would know as bile rats. These cat-sized rat creatures that are pulsing with big pus-filled blotches on their bodies, and they are eating a corpse of a traveler, and you see they're like puking on it as it disintegrates, and they slurp up what's left. You see them coming.
Scavengers.
Yeah, and they all burrow themselves into the ground really quickly. You see some kind of like roach-like creatures that are similar size, but they're like shedding bright light. And you guys are able to kind of weave yourself out of danger. A lot of normal suspects here. Creatures, monsters, nothing out of the ordinary.
Are there any people around?
No, not a soul. Who would like to roll on the loot table?
I will.
Mina, I volunteer. Mina.
It's a D100,
Yeah, it's a D1.
1d100, please.
and we want high rolls.
Want high rolls here. You guys get one roll for your success here.
17.
17.
Nice.
Good high roll. Good high roll.
Nice and high, baby. Nice and high.
For the hell of it, can Mina roll? Just to
I just
see.
want to see.
I just want to see. We're sticking with the 17. I just want to know.
Would you like to roll, Mina?
No.
Just to see. Okay.
Not gonna humor us.
Everyone, it's actually not. Everyone here gets 1d6 survival inspiration.
Survival inspiration.
Yes, another in the rule book. It's this is
Oh.
an inspiration for you to use
yeah.
anytime.
Oh,
You can't
okay.
have more than one survival inspiration, but this doesn't expire like normal bardic inspiration does. So this is a d6 that you can use on any roll,
Gotcha.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So useful for something.
Useful for something.
Wonderful, guys. We are here in our first long rest.
Oh, thank
You-
fuck.
we set up camp. Someone gets the fire going. We see that Patchy and Sweetie
Yes.
are kind of like becoming friends.
Aw.
As Sweetie is like, actually, whoever wants to can make an animal handling check here. The two of you can make it with
That's
advantage
so-
because it's yours.
22.
Fuck yeah.
Check my shit. Me and Patchy linked up.
I'm gonna take credit for that.
Me and Patchy besties.
Can I take a boon for this?
22.
22.
15.
Cool.
Look at us.
I am a doctor.
Both of you, anyone who rolled over a 20, you guys see that it's almost like Sweetie is tending to Patchy's wounds
Aww.
that he got like earlier in the day because you just got him today.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're like, Sweetie's like kind of brought him down low, and she's like licking at his wounds and like kind of comforting him in a way that you would know is kind of normal for her, but I don't think you would pay attention to it at this
Yeah.
moment. Kind of a cutesy thing, but
Sweet.
we have our long rest. Would anyone like to do anything here before we wake up.
I would like to pull Vinny aside very briefly. Vinny, if you do not mind joining me for a bit of a walk.
Well, not at all. Lead the way.
As we kind of round and are out of ear and eye shot, Declan is going to drop his facade. His shoulders kind of sag a bit, and he takes his bowler hat off and he just goes, "Right, so then who did you see on the wanted posters then?"
I think first and foremost, Vinny's just taken aback by
The betrayal.
the just by the well, not too many people. I mean, there was the ma'am at the bar. I think she owned the brothel, if I'm not mistaken. A few other folks that may be of some interest. I think that
You saw Otis Slab and the Slab Gang.
right. Otis Slab,
You
Slab.
saw Daisy Duke. You saw a man by the name of Joe McDonough.
Yeah, I remember.
I remembered writing.
I remember
it
you
down.
writing
wrote
them
it down?
down.
Yeah, I did write it.
Cool.
So there was Calamity Jane, Otis Slab of the Slab Gang, Carcinogen,
Carcinogen, that's right.
Daisy Duke, Miss Reba Wilson, Ruby Reba, Siren of the Song was the.
Siren of the Sand. And then you saw Joe McDonough.
Oh yeah, Joe McDonough. But I'm not
And then
gonna
yourself.
mention that.
Yeah.
Did I see Declan on there at all?
You did,
Okay.
under the name of Joseph McDonough.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Wait a second. Who are you? I think.
Yeah, Vinny, you kind of like, I feel nervously kind of thumb at the pages in your pocket. You also look, as he pulls off his like bowler hat, his like hair begins to kind of whip around in a more angry fashion as like these like wisps of wind begin to pick up around him.
I'll read them out. I'll be like, well, we have Calamity Jane, Otis Slab, and the why is that so complicated? Anyways, Carcinogen. All right. Daisy Duke and Joe McDonough.
Would you mind if I took a look at those?
I don't see why not, and he's gonna keep the one that has him on it and hand the rest over.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Ooh.
Can I give a perception?
I'm going to say this is against your passive perception.
17.
17 for your passive
Your
perception.
passive is 17? That's wild.
Yeah. So you.
Oh,
See-
actually.
You're gonna use.
Immediately.
Was that a 1? Was that a 1?
Yeah.
That's
I was like, there's literally no shot. I just need
that is
like a 3 or higher.
tragic. That is really tragic.
Beats it, baby.
So yeah,
was that
you see
bonus?
that he like reaches in with like 2 hands in his pocket. One of them clearly holding down something as he pulls the rest of them up.
I am no bounty hunter. I just need this one. And I will take one and hand you back the stack and go, this one needs to be burned before any of the others see it. And I'll unfurl it and just show you my face and go, in case you were wondering.
Then get your eyes right.
Never do. And I'll fold it up.
Yes, you have a current bounty of 2,000 dullies.
Gullies?
Not a lot. I'll take
Not
that.
a lot. Not a
Take
lot.
that.
Was that,
How much?
you said 200,000 or 2,000 dullies?
$2,000.
Okay. So
200,000.
that's like,
$200,000.
Turn myself in now.
You have $2,500 to your name.
As I fold it up again, I'm going to say, look, I do not care to know if the one you are hiding is you or not. I care not for your history, my friend. I care about our present, and at our present, I think both of us are interested in a bit of a run. Yes?
A little bit, I think so.
Would you like to go scourge for some spell components?
I would, yes. I
Why
would.
don't you just give me another, we'll call it a nature survival check.
could I
Give
be
me a
able,
DC 10.
could I be able to assist in that? I have the Outlander feat, which helps me like look for specific, like really just food and water, but I would just like to help it. It's
This wouldn't help with that because this is specifically for spell components.
I
enough.
did get an 11, so
11.
I did beat it.
Cool. You
By the
get
skin of my fucking teeth.
you get some worth 5 shinies.
Okay,
So 1 spell slot worth.
beautiful.
But
You said 5 shinies?
5 yes, worth 5 shinies.
Okay.
You can't cash
Okay,
the
no,
need,
no,
but,
no, no, no,
yeah.
no.
Awesome. Anything else, guys? Before we head to sleep.
You said there was like a dead body 2 yards out.
Oh, yes, the one that was being eaten.
Yeah.
Would you like to go investigate? Yeah, you do.
It's a
Go ahead.
carcass.
Give me an investigation check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage, because
Yeah.
I guess it's being
Can
slawed on.
can I help with it
Uh,
as a carrion bird?
I will say the only thing that you would know is that bile rats can't eat anything organic and non-organic.
Yeah.
They are in history, some people would encase them by their tails and throw them as ballistic weapons.
Those little grenades.
Yeah, and they can eat through flesh and gear.
whoa.
It was a nat 20 and a 7. Still 12.
12. There's nothing but bones here. Again, you see about maybe 12 massive holes burrowed straight into the ground, with the carcass currently being dissolved. So you see no flesh, no gear, nothing. Just bones that are being dissolved, as this vomit is corrosive and acidic.
Well, shit.
Anything else?
What did you hope to find?
I don't know, a couple rounds, maybe a couple shinies.
I want the handed out shinies from the who handed out the shinies from before.
It was Vinny.
Vinny.
I want to hand you the shiny you gave me.
No, that one's yours, bud. That's for you to keep. We split seas.
I've no need for this.
Well, suit yourself.
And it's not digestible, I'll tell you that.
Go ahead and roll me a d20, please.
If you shoot out the
Poop check.
shiny, I'm grabbing it.
Just a straight D20?
Yeah.
6.
6. You haven't found it yet.
Taste the same coming out as it did going in.
After Vinny and I come back to the fire, I would like to go up to Santiago and just Santi, my friend, would you like to scavenge with me? See if we can't get some food and water.
Now that I can help with.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. We leave the 3 of you to set up camp. Mocker, Vinny, Jolene, and a lot of you head out. I need survival nature checks. You get advantage. You have double proficiency, so you
Okay.
roll it once, but you're gonna add plus 10. No. 8. Sorry.
8.
Because it's 6, and then plus your proficiency.
So
again.
what are we rolling?
This is survival or nature check.
Whichever's high.
Yeah, you want to look anything over a 10.
14.
14, cool.
Dude, Declan, let's fucking go. 21.
21.
What am I adding?
It's just.
You're adding a plus 8.
8.
I know.
5, 6, 8,
Yeah,
27, 27.
27.
Damn.
Okay. You were able to find
Wait.
one full ration. That was you find that there's a kind of cactus that's leaning over, but you kind of uproot it from the ground as you're carrying, as all of its juices are spilling out the bottom. But it has some fruit and stuff you can pick off there. Both of you said it was 22,
21.
21, 27. Okay, that is going to be 1 ration per every increment over every 5 increments over 10. So you get
2.
So
2.
3 over there.
3.
2 over there.
Exactly. And I'm just gonna call it. You guys see that there is a kind of triceratops that has been ravaged by a flock of other dinosaurs. It is alive, barely.
Yeah.
You see it's laying on its side and looking up at you. You see the stars are kind of flickering in its iris, as I think you do the only thing you can do, and find a big rock and just put it down.
Yeah.
But you guys are able to get as much meat as you can from it, and that is going to be enough for the night.
Nice.
With our long rest, everyone, we wake up to the sound of screams.
Oh God.
It is bright and early. The sun has just risen. You guys I'm assuming we're taking shifts, like watching the camp. You guys wake up to the sound of screaming. Gets up here.
Or would definitely get up.
Jolene would also
Yes.
wake up.
Jumping up.
Okay.
immediately.
Or popping up without bending.
One full ab crunch, boom, up. Yeah, we kind of like head to the. Do you guys like pack up camp or you just leave it?
Oh, pack
Pack
this
up
quick
camp.
as
And,
well.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything to pack up, so I think I just whip out my spear and
Yeah,
slowly
yeah.
charge towards, or
Slowly,
slowly.
the spear, you have the cactus underneath.
Yeah, I have the cactus in one arm, spear in the
Jolene
other.
is not in a rush to get into a fight, so she's gonna like take.
I
her
think you
time
wake
a
up.
little bit.
Jolene rubs the sleep out of her eyes. She pours
Why are
herself
we
a cup
going
of
towards
coffee.
the fight? What?
Opens up the makeup bag.
Yeah.
Why is this our problem?
Whole routine.
I was going to go the other way if it makes you feel any better.
I have to
Or you head towards the screaming. There are, similar to the guys you saw yesterday, 3 men on velociraptors circling around a big cactus with somebody tied to it, crucified style.
Oh, good.
With their
That's awful.
with the palms of their hands being threaded
my
through with
God.
lassos,
Okay.
being like tied taut to the back of the cactus.
Yeah, I would
I hate that.
immediately throw my
Your javelin?
my
Or the
javelin.
cactus?
The cactus.
You know what this situation needs?
More cacti. You fight cacti with cacti in this place.
Yeah. Wonderful. You go ahead and make an attack roll for me.
Wonderful. I'm assuming not with any bonuses or anything because it's cacti.
You're right. You're not proficient with
Yeah.
cactus.
You're
Unfortunately.
not proficient with cactus.
One day. That's a 9.
9. Is that with your strength?
13.
13. Okay. I'm gonna. Let's see.
I also have technically, if it's considered a ranged weapon, I have double range on it for the Earthbreaker.
Okay. Yeah. You said it was 13.
Mm-hmm.
You almost hit one of them. But the raptor leaps over it.
Oh, nice.
But would you like to make me an intimidation check?
Sure. 18.
18. These guys are weenies. You see they're like kind of firing their guns off in the air willy-nilly, and they say, "Enough here, boys! We gotta go!" As they view you as a threat, but it's not worth taking. They don't have any beef here with you. You walk up. You see there's a kind of man who's strung up here. He is stone white, sunken eyes, like very Tim Burton-esque character. A mop of like really disheveled, like dirty hair. He's got no shoes on, but in like a brown like waistcoat and like brown slacks. What would you like to do here?
I think I would just try to take the binds off of his arms and almost like Velcro peel him off of the cacti.
Yeah, wonderful. You do that, and he seems unfazed.
Wow. You're very sturdy, friend.
Thank you, friend. What should I call you?
Or
Pleasure. And you see he like reaches up his hand, he like blows through the hole and like begins to rub as the hole slowly begins to disappear.
oh,
Jolene's gonna
And
start
he
to
like
come
shakes
up.
your hand. Have you seen a pack here anywhere?
Beck?
Like a bag?
Hiya, friend. Hi.
Hello, are you the handler?
Handler?
In some ways, I guess. Anyway, who are you?
It's a pleasure, darling. And he takes your hand and like kisses the back of it. He is like searching around on the ground for something. And you see he finds like a hat and like fixes it to his head.
What kind of hat?
It is just a kind of like a newsboy's cap.
Okay.
Is it nice or is it...
Oh, very raggedy.
What are you?
But yeah, he goes, it's pleasure is all mine. The name is Hickory.
Hickory.
Sorry, I was running with a couple of thugs.
Okay.
They,
Thugs are crushed under Orr's feast.
yes.
You did a good job, honey.
Much thanks.
Good job, Orr.
How far away from camp is this?
This is like maybe a couple 100 yards. Like it was enough for you to be in earshot. Like you again had to kind of pack everything up and leave. Were you headed in or
if
headed away?
Jolene's there, then
I'm heading
Yeah.
with Jolene towards Orr.
Oh,
Just kind of figured we were all there. We said we all were there.
he catches your eye, and you see his face lights up, and he goes,
Professor Declan Fairweather.
Declan, how are you, old friend?
Of course, they know each
Of course,
other.
Henry. How are you, my friend?
I'm
That
doing all
checks.
right.
Now, this cacti business, it's new for you. I've not seen this bit.
Yes, funny business. I had a run-in with some of Jane's beasts, as they were. They wanted nothing of me, but it's nice to see you, old friend. Where have you been?
Recently, I've been in Dustville, but that seems to have gone topside.
Dustville. I heard they got Miss Ruby.
Yeah, wasn't very pretty.
Yes, I heard.
It's very unfortunate. I'm actually still not really quite okay about it,
Oh,
but that's a different.
did you
No,
know that?
yeah,
know
very,
that?
very, very personally, but it's okay. Well,
He kind of goes to
it's
offer a hand.
okay.
and he
It's
goes,
okay.
Yeah, Reba and I got right back as well.
Mm.
I am sorry for your loss.
Thank
It
you.
is a tragic one at that.
White men use boomstick to kill. Cowards, they will all fall.
Yes, I couldn't have said
Transfer
it better
pastry.
myself, darling. And the rest of you,
Yes, if I may, friends, this is Hickory Stump, an old colleague of mine from an old music hall we used to run.
yes, Oshantay.
Musical?
Music hall. We entertained the less fortunate masses.
Yes, it's community service and all that. You understand? And he
Talk about it later.
he you see he finally finds what he's looking for under the sand. He pulls out a massive pack. There is a bunch of instruments cartoonishly shellacked on this, that of which being one full organ that he's strapped to. You see he puts on this backpack.
He's got a backpack that's Beatle style.
Yeah.
So it's all of this.
And he will say adieu, my friends. Is there anything I can do to thank you?
My friend Stump, if would you happen to have any train tickets?
Of course. He reaches under his cap and pulls out a slip, and he hands it to you. He says, "Be gentle with it. Don't get caught."
Always a pleasure, my friend.
Of course. Would you need any accompaniment?
Oh. My friends, would you mind if we had Hickory join us for just a few days, if not?
Just a short while.
We could
The
let me
silence.
sweeten the deal. It could be quite lucrative and help us on our adventure, if you
Yes, one might say advantageous.
quite opportunistic, if you will.
Yeah.
Or has no reservations.
Sure.
Perfect. Hickory, you are more than welcome.
Thank you.
Of course.
Mocker. He looks at you with familiarity.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a history check with advantage, please.
With advantage.
That was.
That
I
was a
know.
good.
I know.
I want to say history, correct?
Mhm.
That's 9.
Oof.
-1.
I have a -1.
Fucking rough.
I don't remember history. I was there for
Him,
it.
him and I are with our negative intelligences.
Brutal. I think the only thing that you
don't
get
need to
here
remember that.
is this man is an anomaly.
Yes. Because
Uh,
he should be dying,
he should
which
be dying.
I would know.
Yeah.
But he's obviously not.
Yes.
So,
Yes. As he gives the full introduction, hello, my name is Hickory Stump, savant extraordinaire, and all that. It's the pleasure is all mine. I have connections in low places. Is there anything I can do to help you as we head to the train, friends?
Are we sure about this whole train business? I mean,
You don't like the train? Have you ever been?
could say that.
One could say more.
One could say that you've never been.
One could say much more, my friend.
One could say,
just think
what
that-
is train?
I'm gonna have so much fun.
You'll see it.
I just think
You'll know it when you see it.
we
True,
are
true.
not necessarily
Huh?
sure if
Big thing,
those
move
fellas
fast.
back at the brothel were after us, and I think that a very high profile thing like the train would maybe cause quite a scene that we should probably avoid.
I think you're absolutely right, my friend, but now we have the advantageous addition of one Mr. Hickory Stump, and he and I crossed the crime meridian on the train ourselves.
The
Yes.
last place they'd look for you is amongst themselves.
Yes, it's called hitting in plain sight, darling.
Fortunately for me, I don't hide in plain sight too well account of these, and the ears twitch a little.
Can I put my wing over your ears?
Yes, what a motley crew we have here.
Santiago, what say you, my friend? You've been awfully quiet.
Yes, you seem like a
Chastity,
quiet type.
your input is asked for as well, my dear.
Have these two characters talk to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, these two characters talk right now.
Okay.
She's here. We have to acknowledge it sometime.
Yeah.
No, she's like, I'm just here. Kind of, she kind of scoots behind Jolene, and kind of grabs her wrist,
We're good. We're good.
Actually, give me an insight check on Chastity, if you don't mind.
Okay. 16.
She's
She's not good.
not good.
I mean,
there's
Jolene's
something
not
about
really
him.
thrilled either.
There's something about her that feels off to you in just this interaction with
Yeah.
him. But it's nothing to be
Yeah.
like he's a danger to us.
Yeah.
But
I don't think either of us are particularly thrilled with the train notion, but I'm less thrilled about the deadly desert notion. So, train it is, it seems. And our friend is here now too, which is nice.
me, yes.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you see
yeah.
as such.
Can I ask a question for the table? Who here speaks thieves' cant?
I would say nobody.
Okay. In thieves' cant, can I just really quick do a little feelers out to Hickory and just let him know? Currently, the only one who knows my actual identity is Vinny. Keep it low.
You says back. I think this is a very much kind of gesture based as he
These
fixes
hand signs.
fixes his tie and I got you.
Well, we've had our rest. I say we make for the train.
Yay.
Orders board by standing here. We go to big moving box.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
go
honey.
now.
We're going now.
We go now. May I make a request of you, my friend?
Hmm.
Before you swing, would you let me say when?
Why does Orr need to follow your orders?
Oh, for simplicity's sake, I worry. You are unaccustomed to our world, and while we may be accepting of that, others are not going to be. And while you may be quite tough yourself, I and some of our other companions are quite squishy. So if we could avoid fights, it would
Stay
be...
behind Orr.
Yes, friend, of course. Too many people fighting one person. Boomsticks are quite advanced from spears, my friend. We'll learn as we walk.
Yeah, for what it's worth, I love him.
I'm quite a fan myself.
May I make one request? Of course. If we must ride the train, can we at least stop at a town called Gun?
You guys would know that is a place.
Yep.
Yeah.
A town called Gud is the premier kind of weapons manufacturer. It is a factory city, you would call it. And it's called a town called Gun.
It's the full name.
That's the full
That's the
name.
full name.
Awesome.
It's a
It
town
is
called
not Gun. It is a town called Gun. There's a whole war or kind of going on between two halves of it as it's been divided into two sector cities. One that primarily handles explosives and one that primarily does firearms and ammunition, shared by one joint river. A town called Gun is not very close. You would have to ride the train past the crime meridian in order to get there. The next town over is Tarnation.
I think we make our way to Tarnation first.
Okay.
Make a plan to get to a town called Gun. See if we can't restock at Tarnation. But before we head off, would you like a disguise?
I mean, I wouldn't mind it.
May I use my disguise kit to make Vinny look like a different rabbit?
Yeah. I can also. This is Hickory's talking. He goes, I can also be of use for that as well.
Oh, I'd love to work with you again.
You see, like, Hickory, like, reaches into his, like, pocket and pulls out, like, a handful of coins. And you see, like, he grips them like this and begins to, like, shake them vigorously as they begin to melt in his palm. You see he takes this, like, molten coin and throws it on your flesh. You feel it burn for a second as your fur begins to peel off. And underneath, you look... what would you like to
You
look
look
like?
like a naked mole rat.
You mean he just looks
You look like a bunny with no fur.
I was gonna say, do I look like a Nick? Is it like?
No, what would you like to look like?
Oh, okay.
He's casting a disguise self on you.
Oh, okay. I think what's another small creature that he could get away with? I mean, ferret.
A naked mole rat.
A naked mole rat. No, I think he'll just be a really short human.
Okay. You look like a child.
Yeah, I look like a child. I look like a 16-year-old child.
Some would say you look like a lad.
A lad.
Yeah.
I'm Vinny the lad.
All right, we're going home. We did it.
Wrap the story
This
up.
is the whole campaign, guys.
As that happens, Or goes, bunny on fire, and goes to grab your skull.
No, friend.
Jolene like grabs his wrist. He's okay. He's okay.
He's melting.
It's magic. Don't worry. He's okay.
Woo!
He'll be okay.
Woo!
Hickory, you
I
always
felt like I
take
was taking
our
buns
fun
out the
away.
oven.
Yes. Sorry, my friend. I should have warned you beforehand. It's gonna burn a little.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Anyone else?
I'm good.
I would not like to have what you say magic.
Magic. Yeah.
Magic gold thing on face. No, I'm good.
Oh, unfortunate. And you guys head to the train. You see there is maybe a few miles down the road. You're walking for maybe the whole of 10 degrees. And you see that there is a standalone shack, kind of ironclad with the similar golden alloy that you found in the dead skeleton of the robot earlier. Similar color. You step into it, and there is a like deposit little receptacle. It says like, insert, coin or whatever. And this is the means to get on to the train. But there is a place you see, Declan will, he puts the ticket in, and it goes, takes it in. The entire cabin kind of like boards itself up by like the windows and the doors locks, and the whole thing begins to move as you guys feel like a jerking. Very disorienting for Aura.
Yeah.
But everyone else is probably kind of keen with it. Has anyone else been on the train here?
Once before.
Once.
Probably at least once.
Okay.
Branch.
Probably a couple times, but never for very long.
Yeah.
Many times.
Wonderful. So this is not abnormal here. You are approaching supersonic speeds as you go from standing in an iron shack to moving to catch up with the speed of the train. Like clockwork, chairs begin to like rise where you are standing. They catch you and they belt around you. And the sections of it break off into their own cars. And you see that on one hand, so you're approaching the train and you are connected as your own train car, if that makes sense.
Yup.
You hear steam and the sound of like metal like clasping together as you are entering a massive steam locomotive. My friends, we're not in like premier seating here. I would say
Where'd Hickory get us? What we looking at?
we are looking at a medial cabin here. So you guys are voted as individual seats, but you have basic amenities here. And upon inspection of the ticket is fraudulent.
Of course it is.
So mind your P's and Q's here.
Are we alone in our car? Is it just
You're alone
really us?
yes, you're alone in this cabin. It
Okay.
is very much its own separate room. And then it goes into a center hallway that goes to other train cars that have other things in them.
Sure.
You are sectioned off to this portion of the train, unless you want to do some sneaking here. But Hickory gets up and he goes, "I'm going to fetch myself a drink. If anyone would like to join."
Oh, I fancy a walk myself, of course.
Wonderful.
Yes,
Shall we?
Absolutely.
And he says, "Anyone would like to join? We'll be down the road." Figuratively, of course.
Miss Jolene, are you okay being left with Orr?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Fantastic.
Where is or what is?
We'll hang out here. I think we'll just stay here. It's okay. I think it'll overwhelm you to go to the rest of it, and I really don't want to. I'm good on seeing other people, so we're good here. We'll hang out. We'll hold down the fort.
Would you like me to bring you back anything?
Something strong, please.
What's Jolene's favorite liquor?
Um,
her alcohol of choice.
she moonshine, baby.
Ooh.
I know, fella. Don't you worry.
Yeah,
Yeah, wonderful.
she's a country girl.
Yes, she
She means business.
Only the best moonshine.
She
for
means
her.
business.
Wonderful.
She's a working girl, so she's got to get something that
Quick.
in and out. Yeah.
Quick, easy, put you on your ass.
Yeah.
We head to the kind of drinks car. You see that there is a kind of food snacks stewardess that is walking around pushing a cart with just some bits and bops in it.
I think as soon as that cart goes by, Orr smells it and just grabs and shoves it into his mouth.
Or she'll Jolene pays for whatever she takes.
Yeah.
I guess.
It's just a handful of whatever's on the top of the cart.
Fucking hell. Or
That is going to how much money do you have?
I don't like that question.
It's down to 0.
You should be
She's
quite
got
It doesn't down to
actually,
0.
Jolene's pretty fine. Jolene's got 29 shinies, 23 kindies, and $16.
You are charged for 5 kindies.
Or sweetie, honey. Most things in this world cost money. You can't usually just grab things. People have to pay for them, and it's hard to pay for things sometimes. So if you want something, just let someone know, and we can talk about it. Okay? You don't need to just snatch
You
it.
see the woman pushing the cart goes,
I paid you.
and she has a little screen that says
15, 20, 25.
If I don't get tips, neither do you, bitch. Get out of here.
slut, and then she she really, really quickly pushes her cart down. She's looking back behind her.
Jesus.
Wonderful.
And what is to stop Orr from taking the abuse?
What is morally correct, and also security on the train that very much doesn't probably want us here because we are not supposed to be.
I think we talked to Orr about morals for a very long time. Give me an intelligence check.
For me?
Yeah, flat intelligence. Okay. I need let's say to make actual headway with this, give me a 18 plus. So DC 18 or
So if I get a nat 20, then I succeed. Great.
Do you
definitely.
have a negative 2?
Mm-hmm. So if I get a nat 20, I succeed. 18.
That's
so
close, dude.
16 total.
Ooh, tantalizing. I almost said 15 too.
You know?
Why don't you use your D10?
Split the difference.
Yo.
Yeah.
To understand more
This
of the
is
character.
character development.
character
This is kind of exactly where I thought Orr was going to go.
So this is D6.
And here it
What do you need? 2 or more?
4.
Yay!
Let's go. Form in features and traits or knows
this
ethics.
Yeah.
Just versus
We cut
HR
back to Morris
module.
with the glasses he just took off.
Yeah.
Somebody-
Oh, by golly gee. I understand.
Or you've reached metamorphosis. You
Way earlier
are-
than I thought.
You are a man of the civilized age. This is not in reality. This is just the perception of yourself has grown.
Yes.
You
I
are
mean-
very much the same.
I like to think that you just saw your friend have to give up their money and then get called a bitch and a slut. So
Yeah.
that's
I think
not nice for your friend.
I think for you
Let me
you
introduce you to
are you liken it to you stealing candy from the candy cart is like punching someone who's not paying attention. It's like you don't give them the opportunity to retaliate. So it is in like bad faith for you to do that. So it is you're like money is like fighting. I think that's kind of like where we're at.
Literally, everything that Aura has learned so far has been, well, it's like fighting in this way.
Money is like fighting.
I mean,
and-
truly.
It's like, yeah, you can't just do that.
Gorge.
But yeah, you've reached
You've reached enlightenment.
Nirvana, I guess. Wonderful. You
One
are.
step closer, baby.
You understand ethics and morals.
We're here in the bar, car here. There are many people that are kind of like smoking, like rolled cigars. The windows are down to like puff all of the smoke out. All matter of liquors here are being sold. Usually in the outlands, in these smaller towns, you're reserved to only the liquor that's easily made, which is that cactus tequila. You get it from the source, and it is in and of itself its own container that ferments on its own sugars. Here you have everything. Hickory sits down. He takes a big sigh and lays down a handful of shinies on the counter and says, "Get anything.
No, I can't let you pay for it just like that, my friend. Not this time.
Would you like to duel for it?"
How about a flip of a coin?
Yes.
A
I like
gentleman's
that.
game?
Gentleman's game. Would you like evens or odds?
I would like to use my coin.
Oh! I'm going to
Fucking-
need you to make a sleight of hand check.
Air Genasi over here using the winds to.
Oh, brother.
Sleight of hand?
Of course.
Oof.
That's
Okay.
what we do.
You see, he tips his hat to you, and he goes, "Tails."
And I'll flip, and it lands heads.
Lands heads. He goes, "Dom, if only." And he like removes one of the shinies, but like he will purchase any of the other drinks that anyone else wants here tonight. What are you getting for yourself?
I'm getting Miss Jolene's moonshine.
Moonshine, are you getting anything else?
No, Declan is blowing cloud animals. He does not drink.
Hickory purchases a big bottle of brandy and like kind of opens it up, asks for a glass, and begins to like pour himself drink after drink. And I need who else is in this cart with us?
I was gonna say,
It's everyone but
Santiago.
Orange Jolene, I think.
Are you
Oh, you got you.
are you buying anything?
Just a single, like, whiskey on the rocks.
All right, friend. He signals the barkeep over, and she goes, "Hi, darling. What'll it be?
Just a whiskey on the rocks, darling. Thank you.
Whiskey rocks, you sure?"
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. She goes, "Okay, that'll be looks like 5 candies here."
It's on our friend Hickory, my dear. Don't you worry about it someday.
Thank
Wonderful.
you.
He puts it on his tab. The two of you can make a perception check, please.
Can I double this with an insight on Hickory?
Perception.
This is not for Hickory.
Okay. Can I also make an insight on
Yeah,
Hickory?
that'll be a separate
What was this? Perception?
perception.
This whiskey fucking sucks. That's what the perception was for.
15.
15, 9. There is a man at the end of the bar, wearing a black duster, the black hat, and you see he's like everyone else, puffing on a cigar. And he has like a drink in one hand and a cigar in the other. You see he's nursing some like neat liquor,
Sure, good.
and he reaches for his cigar, but instead of putting it up to his lips, you see he's got like a massive hole right here where his jaw is. He goes and like dusts some of the ashes out. You see that he's holding a poster, but you are not close enough to see it. That's all I'm gonna say. He looks disheveled. Yeah, would you like to make that
13.
insight
13.
on Hickory?
On Hickory.
What are you hoping to see?
I just want to kind of see. It has been a while since I've heard from Hickory.
Yeah.
So I kind of just want to see if I can catch a vibe of how he's like,
Vibe check.
how he's been in general.
Yeah.
Just because I know that if I ask him, he'll tell me he's been splendid, darling. But I know Hickory.
Yeah. He looks worse than usual.
Have the days been getting long, my friend?
Oh, nothing, darling. The days are perfectly fine. The sun comes up, the sun goes down. We have drinks, we have friends. I have my feet while I'm alive, and nothing to complain about. Everything is coming up roses, I suppose.
I hate to cut this short. I'm sorry. Do you see our friend over in the hat?
Yeah.
Over the poster.
Clocked him from the minute we walked in.
Would you do me a mighty favor? I am quite recognizable. Would you just take a glance at that poster, see who he's looking for?
You see he gets up, polishes his drink off, and grabs the bottle of brandy and sits down next to him. They begin to have an exchange with each other, kind of like whispering it back and forth.
As he sits down, I'm going to look over to Santi and just go, and Vinny, are you with us as well? I'm going to look at the both of you and just go, my friends, I do believe we get our drinks ready to leave expediently.
Don't gotta tell him twice.
You see they're talking, and the man sitting like begins to look up, but almost as like a misdirection. You see that there is a like standing over him. So he's got a bottle. Hickory has a bottle, and he's like conversing with this man who's sitting. The guy like begins to like look up at him, and he snaps a mage hand, like pulls his like chin back down, and is like engaging in him with conversation. He is currently casting friends on him. And you see like he signals in Thieves' Cant to you from across the bar. Go back to your kind of cart.
I think we take our leave now.
You see him. He goes, "Well, thank you for everything, darling. As a gift from me to you." And he places the brandy down and walks away. We meet back in.
Do we find out who it was that the guy was looking for?
I assume we'll confer once we get back to the car.
Okay.
Get back to the car. As we open up the door again, what do we find? Or
he's kind of just like contemplating almost in like a way you guys are like thinking almost as if for the first time.
So you kind of look catatonic.
Yeah, almost.
Cool. The neurons
Did
are
you
firing.
break or?
I like to think that I broadened his horizons. Or is okay, right? Or
Money is like fighting.
no,
An interesting development.
he's okay.
Lovely. Okay.
What, y'all? You're all back from the bar sooner than I thought.
There are. It seems we have been joined by a bounty hunter in the bar car, and my friend Hickory here has some more
Yes.
information for us.
Oh, but first, give the lady her drink.
Oh yes, of course, we got you your moonshine
Oh,
here.
thank fucking God.
And I pass you a full jug of moonshine.
Yeah, you see, there
you
is
owe
a...
him Kindy, yes?
This one is on me, my friend. This is a gift.
It's like letting someone win.
I think
Pretty
he's
girls
already
sometimes
confused
don't.
more
It's
than a
it's.
grasshopper
Don't worry about
in the
it.
middle of a rainforest.
Yes.
So maybe give him a moment.
Fair enough.
Friends don't always make each other pay for things. It's okay. It's a friends thing.
on this like jug, you see it's almost like a big mason jar. It says moonshine mine, which is a premier moonshine destination. This is kind of top shelf stuff.
I'm gonna throw signs to Hickory to just try and gather if this is a conversation. The poster is a conversation we all want to have, or if I need to divert this.
He says it's best for everyone.
Then I'm going to let him proceed.
So I have met a friend or colleague, we'll say, from many moons ago. A gentleman calls himself the Dead Man Walking, and he's a prolific, I would say, bounty hunter. Not after anything major. He's not after criminals. This is petty squabble, you would call it. And he is looking for someone from, oddly enough, Dastville.
That is where we came from.
Correct.
And you see, he goes, hey, Miss Jolene, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah. And Jolene kind of gets up, takes way more, like several more chugs of moonshine.
Yeah.
She knows where this is going.
I mean, give me a Constitution check or a saving throw.
6.
6. It does the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are immediately hit as you stand up. Like the walls are kind of moving with you. You just go across the little like aisle, and he closes the door and pulls the blinds down.
Yeah.
This man was looking for you.
Yeah, I figured.
You figured.
And once you said he wasn't looking for criminals, I figured, yeah, and then, I put 2 and 2 together pretty quickly, yeah.
It's none of my business, but I need you to understand this man is a problem.
Yeah.
There are only a handful of people who are effectively immortal in the wasteland.
Yeah.
And those people are myself and him. You understand?
It wasn't him I pissed off, if it's any better.
It's all a matter of business. No.
Yeah, that's why I like to lay low. I have been in Dustville very peacefully the last 5 some odd years. I'm not looking to get into nothing. So really just the next town over will do me.
Be advantageous for
Yeah.
us.
Why do you think I didn't leave the train? The train car.
I mean, obviously.
I'm
you
a
can never be-
social gal. It's not because I don't want to talk to people. That was a really bullshit lie that I'm surprised not a single person a single thing about.
Well, to me, you don't seem like the kind of person that anyone would want to question. I feel like I take your word as law. You see, he looks puzzled. He kind of reaches in that coin purse again and does that like magic one more time. See his like palm begins to heat up red as like light begins to shoot through his fingers, and he presents you a ring. And he says, "There isn't much I can do here, but the only thing I can do is allow you the chance of survival, which is a luxury that he would not afford.
Thank you.
So he hands it to you, and this is a ring of disguise self.
Oh.
You're able to cast disguise self once a day for free.
Okay, beautiful.
But do be careful. Yes.
Born careful.
Marvelous. And you see he like opens up the blinds again and walks out the door. No, stop it.
Oh, you're such,
A riot.
you're
she
such a peach.
Why are we laughing?
Oh, well, they must have had a funny conversation.
Repeat.
So there was a farmer, and then he tells you a really funny joke,
I don't get it.
and then he says, "No
Jolene.
way, Jose."
Jolene would like to pull, I guess, Declan. Yeah, he wants to pull Declan aside. Once again, immediately disappears back into the room that she just came from. Hey, I'm gonna. Can I talk to you?
I would be happy to entertain your conversation, of course.
I'm talking to you because, really, I think you're the person I trust most of this lot of people.
An interesting choice, but I appreciate it.
I know you the most. You come to my bar. You came to my bar a lot. Anyway, and I yapped at you, so you know a lot about me. So I figured if you'd run by now, you'd be running.
Fair enough.
Anyway, so that poster you saw, it was me they're looking for. Yeah, and it's bad. The man looking for me is, I guess, immortal. And the man who I'm pretty sure sent him after me is very rich and will stop at nothing, unfortunately. So that's my predicament.
Okay. Well, Miss Jolene.
Jolene starts moaning.
Hysterical. Vinny.
Go away.
Yeah.
I'll start blowing smoke under the door to get the help action. It's getting fucking freaky.
Suddenly it fogs up.
Hey, dog, she's fucking an air genasi. It's fucking weird.
Vinny, you hear sax, man. Do you join in?
Not an invitation.
I didn't. Real quick, is the door locked?
I believe if I'm being pulled aside, I am locking it.
Wonderful. The door's locked.
And I may, knowing who he is now, and knowing Jolene, I think, well, is accurate. Can I do an investigation check to see if they're faking?
I'm gonna call it. We'll call it deception.
Okay.
Deception advantage.
Okay.
Insight. But we are using. This would be Pretty Princess Privilege.
It is! Yay! We get to discuss that. We haven't used it yet.
Yeah. So this is our first instance of Jolene's special subclass feature, where you have to beat.
A 15.
Yeah, Vinny, you have to beat her passive charisma score, which is a score that we've assigned to her subclass in order for you to attempt this role.
What?
Yeah, I have a passive charisma.
That's
So, passive charisma, it's also in the Bible.
Yeah.
Where it is 10 plus your charisma modifier. And
I'm just naturally good at making people think
in
things.
order for anyone to do an insight, deception, intimidation, or persuasion check against her, they have to beat her passive charisma in order to attempt that role.
What is
if
it,
that
a
makes
14?
sense. 15.
It's 15. Wow. And that's even
It'd be
get to
an insight.
attempt to. So that's not even guaranteeing you'll be able to do it still.
Yes.
The insight, or would it be investigation?
This is gonna be insight, because it's not against you're not like surveying a room. You're this is for like a person and their mannerisms.
Okay.
So a 15 first, and then you can attempt the roll. Then that would be
Insight is to what is going on in the room.
Adding the insight check, or, okay.
yeah. It's just you're making it twice now.
You believe it.
Yeah. What does it look like? I suppose.
Um.
So like you hear a knock on the door, and your immediate instinct is to oh fuck, you're so fucking good. And
It's just instant.
The storm on Declan's face whips up as he just wide-eyed pulls from his pipe and starts blowing at the door.
A steam almost.
Yeah.
Dude, cool.
Cool. In that case, Or's gonna smash the door down, thinking that Declan is hurting Miss Jolene.
That's very lovely.
It's on fire.
That's exactly what he thinks.
I don't know if you, because you're currently in the other room,
Oh, right, because it's different cars.
That's really
fair
sweet,
enough.
though.
Fair enough.
Aw.
Very sweet.
Yeah. So
And as we are doing that, he's just going to look at her and go, Miss Jolene, this is very flattering, but next time a little more warning might be nice.
I panicked.
Vinny, I think the thing that comes over you most is just a kind of flush of embarrassment. I feel like you find yourself good at reading people. So when you see something that's out of the ordinary, it's like you have no proof to say that they're not doing that. So essentially you have to take them at face value. It's not like you're like this is out of the ordinary, but hey, if you got box homie, get it, you know? So
It's what I get paid to do.
Miss Jolene,
Yeah.
what I will say is your predicaments are not your own anymore. You have a confidant in me, if nothing else. What I will also say is I have been running for quite a long time. And I'm going to take my hat off and just show her my full storm. My name is Joseph McDonough.
Oh my god.
Full storm.
I've been running for quite a long time. And you are safe with us. You're not the only one with secrets.
I knew your fucking name wasn't Declan. I fucking knew that shit. I heard.
just when you say that, a paper slides underneath the door. We all have our secret. We all have our secret. You turn it around, it's Vinny the Laugh.
Oh yes, by the way, I was going to mention, we have another one.
Hey, beautiful.
Vinny, you find yourself in the hallway alone. The last time, the only time you've been on this train, long, long ago. What headspace are you in right now?
He is on high alert. I think even through the disguise, he knows a lot about how not like how the train works, but he knows a lot of the ins and outs of the train, and I think he knows, like, even with the disguise self, it's only a matter of time before they recognize he's on the train.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check, please.
That is a investigation. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Vinny, a child walking alone in a train, you find yourself wandering towards the front end where the nice stuff is. You kind of feel your ears twitch as you're picking up something. A sound of a loud, continuous banging. Like metal on metal. Coming from the front. You can't say for sure as you're sauntering here on a dirty 20. Something in the engine room is making this sound, and no one else seems to be bothered by it. No one else seems to notice it or even perceive it. That is where we're going to take our break.
Hey Zeros, thank you so much for tuning in to our very first campaign of our live play pod. If you have a hunger for more content, please check out the Session Zeros Patreon, where you'll find exclusive content, homebrews, and other live play shows, as well as the full PDF sourcebook of our Deserts and Dinos 5e expansion, where you can play alongside us with new subclasses, new races, homebrewed monsters, mechanics, and the brand new class, the Grappler Specialist, made by yours truly. And stay tuned for our Masks the New Generation Powered by Apocalypse campaign coming in February 25 called Hit or Miss, the Black Mask Saga. So gather your courage, friends, and venture with us into the wasteland beyond. Good luck out there. You're gonna need it.
Give me just a flat perception check, maybe. Maybe like I'm not the one in control of it.
I don't know. Maybe this.
I don't know. Feel this out. Tell me how that feels. That is a 19.
Yeah, around you, no other person seems bothered. You're in a kind of like a shopping boutique. There are some stalls set up with dresses and gear and armor and such. You know that these people are unbothered by it. Where you go with this is up to you, or if this is just something to keep on the back burner.
I'm not gonna go into the engine room, but is there like a window I can peek into?
Nothing. You can kind of see you're maybe like 3 cars away. But you see through the windows that the engine room is connected to the front of the train. A massive iron door is locked with key. There is no windows leading into that room.
Okay, so massive iron door with a locked key. Is it kind of like a one way in, one way out?
Yeah, no other doors. I feel like you're kind of like pulling yourself up to the window just to get a view. This is like, again, pretty far away, but you are still able to get a glimpse of it. And it says CJ Express engine room parentheses JH. J.H.
I'm gonna leave it for now.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look at me like
That's
that.
big. That's big for you.
I'm making the adult decision
big.
not to
I'm
go
proud.
in there.
No, it's really good.
That's growth.
I shoot the door.
He turns around. He fucking.
That's growth. We love to see it.
Instead, he's gonna kind of shake it off and walk back to the group and just kind of go, anyone else hear a bacon?
Only from
A bacon? What did you say?
Drive back in the shovel.
Hey guys.
Yeah, so we head back here.
How far are we from Tarnation?
The stop is about to come up.
I'm going to look at Santiago. Santiago, I do believe we are headed here for anything about your sister. Am I correct?
Yes, if we can find anything.
Is there anybody in town that we should be on the lookout for who might know anything that we should know about?
Go ahead and give me a history check, please.
6.
6. The only person, again, you're kind of like a recluse a bit, but the only person that you can name is your sister Abigail.
Yeah.
That's really it.
All right.
So anyone who would have information would have to know her first.
Yeah.
Seems like a split and search then. Comb the town. Look for information when we get in.
I'd appreciate the help.
Or and I can go talk to people
I'll walk
with
with
the
Santi, I believe.
fucking right bird thing.
Martha, you'll join, all right. I assume. All right, then the three of you and Vinny will join us. And Chastity, who will you be joining? I assume Jolene, yes?
Yeah.
Why even ask? All right.
No, she's like,
They haven't stopped holding hands yet.
yeah. No, you came back and she like wipes your hand down before she
Well,
holds
no,
her hand.
Jolene does like go and like whispers to her because Chastity does already know the story.
You sin.
That's not what was. It was a cover. I was telling him the whole.
faking it?
No, yeah, I was faking it. Because Chastity knows the story of like Jolene's history fully. So she's like, no, I was telling him about everything that happened before because it's coming up now. And then someone tried to come in. It's a whole thing. But then someone tried to come in, and I didn't want that, so I just started moaning to make it stop. And so
you're telling me I don't need to wash my hands?
No,
Consensus
I did not fuck Declan.
Hard cut to Declan. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to walk in on you like that. I just wanted to tell Jolene that she has support with everybody, and I didn't mean to overhear anything. I'm so sorry.
Vinny, you're fine. It's all right. It's all good.
There is a speaker that's one of those like big like horns.
Big horn.
Big horn.
A sonogram?
Yeah. And it says, now departing to where are we going?
Tarnation.
Tarnation, that's right. Now departing to Tarnation. Hold that. And similar thing before, you feel a rumbling in your cart as you are sat down, strapped in, and your cart disconnects from the rest of the vehicle. And you are sat here. You're still kind of a few miles away once you depart from the CJ Express proper. But we are headed in to Tarnation. Anything else we would like to do before we head into town?
Considering Santiago is now the only person other than Chastity who I'm going to keep this information hidden from at all costs. Who doesn't know that I am Joe. I'm going to just slide over to Santiago and or lean over and go, by the way, something you should know. My name is Joseph McDonough. I am wanted and I have been for a while. It's very nice to finally meet you.
Good to meet you. I figured there was something going on.
For my own edification, what happened to the Velociraptors when we went on the train?
What do you mean?
Were they on their own?
Where are dinosaurs?
Their
No,
own
yes, yes.
separate cart, or did they come with us?
Yeah, yeah. There is a holding area above your cart. So they are moved into a top holding area. This is a 3-story train.
Yeah, right. I just wanted to know where they were, if they were in the train with us, or if they were.
This is
running alongside.
No, there are like holding areas for like luggage, anything like dinos, any other animals that you may have, livestock and such.
Would I have been considered a dino and put in that set?
No, there are, again, it's very, very rare, but Dinosapiens are still like wandering. Cool.
They do exist.
We see a big sign. Welcome to Tar Nation.
The nation of Tar. Very good.
Yeah.
Yes, we step in, and it's almost like there are rivers and rivers of tar. People are on gondolas, like pushing off of like walls and things, as their rafts are not able to like swim through it, so they have to push off the ground. These people are muscular.
They're jacked.
It's like that Italian peninsula, and you see like bridges, these big stone buildings that are all slacked together with tar.
So Rome, but like they're all muscular and it's tar.
Exactly, Rome but muscular. There are
Jesus.
There are hundreds of boats that this is like other than walking.
Audio
That's how.
listeners love you to death. Both of the ladies at the table currently are going fucking feral.
Over Gladiator 2. Thank you.
Yes. So instead of there being water, it's instead all tar.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we get here.
Is this like molten tar, or is it
piping hot?
Wow.
You see there like
It's hot as fuck
if
there,
someone were
too.
to like want to take a dip,
you would die.
yeah.
Would you like the numbers exactly?
I don't need the numbers exactly. I just
How
would
hot
like,
is molten
I would
tar?
just like to
Trying to get
be
back to
informed
family.
of what is around us before I make another decision that will probably get me killed.
Yeah. 10d10. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Jolene will wrangle.
I believe this is where we part
Split.
ways and start looking, yes?
Yeah. Alright.
Vinny, you're with us, yes?
Wherever you like to go.
Team Queens, follow me.
We'll meet back here.
Two queens. Jesse's like, yeah, that's us.
Followed by 2 giant monsters.
Team Queen.
Thank you. That's what I thought it was
that's
funny.
good. That's pretty good.
Thank you for understanding my comedy.
So good.
Thank you.
We'll meet back here at say 140.
140.
Yeah.
140
Degrees. I'll keep track. Don't worry about it.
Or immediately stares into the sun.
Or
Make a constitution check. Constitution saving throw.
Jolene is yelling or stop.
Not 20.
Yay!
25 total.
Eyes goes up.
25 total. Damn.
On a natural 20, you can stare into the sun as long as you'd like with no repercussions.
Awesome.
Dinosaur.
Or we gotta go. Come on. How did you do that?
You are stronger than any ball. You think any ball is weaker than you are.
He's bull. He's not.
Okay, well, we're moving. Team Queens, we're on the move.
Team Queens.
Go ahead and write that down here. Stronger than any ball.
That's gonna come back later.
Yeah, this is gonna come back later. The ball lord is with.
Wait, no, because then if we're gonna be mid-combat, you're gonna be what constitutes a ball?
A fireball.
I am stronger.
No, you're stronger than the ball part. You're not stronger than the fire part. The fire part's really the thing that gets.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Team Queens, roll out.
Split.
Team,
Oh, must we a name?
I don't know.
I don't think we need to name.
Team, I don't think we need a name. It is
Team Bowen, all right.
it is long, but it
I
fits.
was trying to get into it, but I couldn't think of anything.
Team
My
Dreams.
sister might be dead, I think.
I think
All right.
was funny.
Good. My sister might be dead. Well, we're like sitcom squabbles. You're like, my sister is gone.
Please, don't be
So I can stop talking to you assholes.
All right, Team Buzzkill will be on the move.
To be fair, if she's dying, that might make this a lot easier.
Valid point, but we're gonna leave
I'm
that
sure she's
later.
Yeah, the three of you head to the most clear-cut place.
I was going to suggest we head to the saloon.
Saloon?
Well, that's where Jolene was going.
Then we'll take City Hall.
I was like, Jolene, what? Saloons are Jolene's stomping grounds.
Of your sister.
I do, and he like.
Oh, yeah. Can we grab a...
Isn't she prettier than a prickly pear?
What does she look like?
Looks just like our mother.
This is
Describe, please, with words.
Humanoid.
She's old, an older-looking woman, you know, short curly hair. She
Beautiful.
got a couple freckles, not much going on, but if
Lovely lady.
you were
No
a dog,
snout. Yeah,
Oh,
no.
cute.
Exactly. That's actually very, very beautiful. If she were a dog, she'd be a poodle. Yeah, there's.
But this person is not dog.
Then we take City Hall.
You guys head to kind of the town square would be. There is a board posted of the major threats in the area.
To look for wanted posters for Vinny and I.
Wonderful. Go ahead and make investigation check.
19.
None to be found. Not. This is a pretty big metropolitan area. Big, tall buildings. We're talking like 6-7 stories tall. Most towns, especially like Dustville, truly only have 7 buildings, and each of them are 1 story or 2.
Very good.
A handful of posters. One of which reads. One of which reads the Horde Mother. Very prevalent in this area. No official name. Is wanted for 3,500 kindies. She has of an ankylosaurus wanted value. Known wanted for dino theft, unlawful practices, racketeering, and murder. Big on the racketeering part. That is kind of the thing of note. It is the most recent of the wanted posters that are posted here. Because like the older ones that are either that stay or like kind of go unsolved will remain up there. Again, a bunch of missing children, a bunch of missing people, but there is nothing else new here. Where else would you guys like to head here?
I think it might be worthwhile to talk to the mayor while we're here, yeah?
Let's try.
I don't see why not. Do you mind explaining what happened to her? Like, what?
See, that's the thing I'd like to know too. Essentially, she just disappeared.
Was she
Woke up,
like?
she was gone.
Was she like doing a delivery or
Tending-
just in the middle of the
tending
night?
the animals.
Oh,
We work in shifts, and
okay.
I was getting ready to trade her over.
So she was just gone from the farm then.
On from the farm.
We head to you.
Team Queens.
Team Queens.
Team Queens.
Team Queens, we had to. You said the
saloon.
the tavern,
Yeah, the
saloon. Yes,
saloon.
yes.
Because this is
For our
Jolene's
sake,
stomping
what
ground.
is in Tarnation?
Tarnation.
One would
it's-
assume Tar.
Yeah, tar. People. I've never really
Tar
been here before.
people. One would assume.
I don't think that maybe. I don't know. I've never really been here before. I've been to really 2 places in life, so we're exploring together.
Yeah. You guys head to a very kind of like upscale saloon.
Pink Pony Pub's better.
It's called the Bucking Bronto.
The Pink Pony Pub is better.
Fucking Bronto.
The Bucking Bronto.
I like that.
No.
I like that.
Yeah, a blue brontosaurus, kind of like rearing on the sign. You push through the saloon doors. Dude, I got names.
Or lowers himself a foot to get in.
Yeah. Yeah. You see here there is a bunch of kind of like tables and then like a dirt arena on the inside. You step in and are immediately met with a dude being thrown out from the arena through the outdoors.
I'd like to catch him.
Go make a athletics check, please.
13.
13. I'm gonna make. Cool. You grab him. This man is unconscious.
Weak.
As you see that there is a fighting ring here.
Jolene kind of looks around and starts looking for the working girls around.
Yeah, working girls for sure. You spot them immediately.
And she immediately like goes in to start talking to them.
Similar garb.
Yeah.
Kind of corset, lovely blue number, blue and white, a lot of the colors here. But all of them are kind of like smattered with blood.
Okay.
As
Hey, respect,
like
girl.
fighting, and sometimes you just get caught.
Yeah.
You're here. Hey, welcome to the Bucking Bronto. What can I get you?
Hi. Just a minute of your time to talk, and girl, I get it. I will pay for the time that we.
I'm just gonna cost you. Of course.
Girl, I see you. I respect the hustle. Anyway, so we're looking for somebody. We're looking for a girl. Her name is Abigail. Woman, older. She kind of gives the rundown of what she looks like to the lady, and she goes,
Oh, like if a poodle was a human.
"Yeah, if a poodle was a human, that was the whole thing." Yeah. So that's. Have you know anything about anyone like that? Know anyone who might know about anyone like that?
You say what was the man that was looking for her?
Her name. His name's Santiago.
So we've had a run-in with some criminal type folks around this area recently. That's been kind of terrorizing us a lot. So
Okay.
they've been catching people out kind of yonder and sicking them with raptors.
And what? What?
Sicking them with raptors. Sick, like raptors are getting them. They're getting.
And I thought I was the dumb one.
Raptors again.
They're being got by raptors. So
They're being
Getting got like by raptors is like fighting.
I, as Dizzy, couldn't understand what the fuck you
Sick.
were
Like
saying.
sick 'em.
I understand that now.
sicking them by raptors. No, so they are they're being run for all they're worth and then being devoured completely.
And is this like one big group of like organized criminals, or just
A
like
big group of
bunch
raptors,
different-
yeah.
Well, you
They're
said
raptors. They're called velociraptors.
Velociraptors are like fighting.
Great kid.
you said something about criminals too. Shut the fuck up. It was mentioned.
I'm with you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to follow that trail. Fucking hell.
There's a big caravan of them, and we don't really get to see much, but people are calling him the Horde Mother.
Okay. And roundabout roughly where they seen last, you know?
They were seen, I can't remember. It was earlier, I would say maybe yesterday.
Okay.
They came in. They've not been here very long, but their stay has been very much felt.
Roundabout what direction did they go when they left?
They went up.
Up?
Yeah, up.
That's the north in this universe.
The rest of us pointed up. Like
We took the degrees like flies on ship, but up, down, side,
other side.
that's the fucking hard part.
Okay.
arguably
Thank you so much
easier
for your
one
time,
of
on.
the two.
Of course.
How much for the talk?
Oh, just catch me a dolly, and I won't say nothing.
Jolene knows closer too.
Thank you. And she puts it right her, boop, right down the shirt.
Or watches.
Or she. Jolene like slaps him a couple times.
Turns her body around.
Or pay if you're gonna
You'll
fucking
have a
look.
Chinese soon.
Oh yeah, give me your.
Holy shit!
What?
Shit out this shiny heavens.
Constitution just.
Is it? What did I say? Was it just a flat D20?
I don't fucking know.
It
I
was,
think it was
good check, yeah.
flat D20 plus con, right? 17.
17. Dude, you got a shit, man.
Yeah, poop real bad.
You got to poop.
Big litter box right
Well,
there.
how about say I'm sorry about this, guys, but or doesn't understand inside or outside.
Immediately as soon as
You understand ethics, though. So
that's
you
true.
understand inside. Well, you don't understand inside outside, but you know, like pooping here would be wrong.
Yeah, that's right.
You don't understand
But
why.
you probably announced that.
no, that's
Yeah.
when you like do like
Or must cheat. I mean,
Yeah, you feel nature's calling.
all right. Or's gonna go outside. All right. Am I using this right? Excuse me.
Yeah.
And I,
You head out. You just in the street or what?
yeah.
Public
Yeah, dude.
information, man. Here we come.
You poop in it. There are 2 shinies.
2? Wonderful.
Did you compress?
I'll put 2.
That's insane.
There's an extra one.
These shinies are not as shiny as others tend to be, but
Yeah.
The
but-
gulliest shinies you've ever seen.
Wonderful.
Fucking hell.
Alright.
Infinite
Uh,
glitch.
you feed Or and he just shits out double.
We'll see.
So we went to go talk to the mayor.
Yes.
Back to the serious
Clock
plot.
wipe.
Emphasis on the wipe.
God damn it.
I wait.
Yeah, you find a very regal type building. A couple of kind of porcelain steps into a massive kind of court area. You see there is a court currently being held here. A person on the kind of defendant stand looks distraught, but you catch the tail end of it. You hear a man begin to say, "Friend, with your crimes against our nation, I hereby sentence you to death. With a heavy heart, relinquish his belongings." And you see some officers, like sheriffs, step up and they unshackle him and they remove like any kind of like gear, his hat, his boots, and they take him by his cuffs, they walk him outside, and they push him into the tar. And he screams until his body is like overtaken. You see like it begins to like rush down his throat into his eyes and ears, and he is turned into mulch. That being said, recess, and he hits his gavel, and court concludes. We got some new friends here. Hello, can I help you?
Well, hello there. My name is Professor Declan Fairweather. It is lovely to meet you. This is Vinny and our friend Santiago.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, the name is Thras Hornback, mayor of this here town. We are in some trying times here. What can I do for you, friends?
Have you happened to see this lady by any chance anytime recently? He like pulls out her picture.
Sadly, no. I have not. But we've had a band of colorful characters here in the last couple days, so
Anybody mysteriously gone missing?
tons. 30 plus people, children, women.
You reckon this has something to do with this horde mother figure?
Yeah, you've heard of her.
I've seen the posters.
It is you intruding on such dark matters, but we are finding the hard way. If that makes sense.
It's completely understandable.
So, is there anything I can do to help y'all?
Would you happen to have any idea of heading towards where we might find this horde mother if we were looking to perhaps have a conversation?
Last we heard, they came upside, bombarded a shipment of weapons and supplies, much needed things that we need here, and killed everyone involved, left without a trace. No, not a bone. Hungry animals. All that was left was a buggy, just on its side.
Well, all right. My friend
Yeah.
Santiago, do you have anything else you need here?
Nothing that could help me right now.
All right.
Vinny, anything for you, my friend?
Nothing that I can think of, but no,
Degrees
I
ago.
don't think so. But perhaps I could be some assistance to you. And he takes off his hat and he pulls out a little business card. Vinny the Lad, private investigator. Whenever you need.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's immaculate writing.
What font did you use?
Wow. Let's pull
Comic
out
Sans?
card.
Good pick.
I do believe we may have some. I won't promise good news, but news nonetheless for you here pretty soon.
Wonderful. If you are, we are willing to pay if you're willing to help us in any way. So, thank you much. But we got more business to attend here. So he kind of fetches his gavel, and you see he puts his powdered wig back on, heads back. Yeah. Anything else? Would we like to do some shopping? Any food?
I think Orr would like to see what's going on in the fighting arena.
Cool.
Town called Gun.
Julian,
By the way, he has been. I showed it to Ace, but you were in the middle of the conversation. The guy that Orr caught, he's currently holding a baby in his arms like this,
The whole time.
basically the whole time. I was
While you were pooping?
While you were pooping.
no, I think he probably would have
Turn
dropped
him
him
the
when
other
he
way.
when he said.
and then picked him back up.
No, it's actually, you know what? Never mind. He probably drop him and pulled him out. So the unconscious guy, that unconscious guy was dropped in front of our.
Okay.
Our lady friend.
Yeah. Or you approach, you see kind of burly men or women bare knuckle boxing each other, hitting each other's teeth out, punching each other in the air, grabbing each other by the skin, and tearing and clawing any way they can. And you see people. There are 3 levels to this building. And there are rails all on the side, and people are huddled over the rails, throwing coins into this pit, and whoever wins just gets to walk out with the purse.
Where's Hickory?
Hickory still has when you guys split up, he kind of went on his own.
I think Orr would try to. I think out of anything that's happened so far, this is what Orr understands.
Yeah.
And
This is fighting. Fighting is like fighting.
Fighting is like fighting, exactly. And I think he would try to pry open the bars to join the fight.
Or you gotta sign up, love.
Yeah. There's.
Are you with him? Because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
assuming
I said Jolene goes,
Oh, okay.
goes up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love, you gotta sign up. There's a sign
There's
up. There's a whole.
There's a lady with a little proscenium here. She can I get a night?
Question.
Yeah.
Are any of the fighters currently bloodied?
No.
Okay.
Well,
but there is blood, I'm assuming.
Yes. You would be signed up for the next block.
Yeah.
So you would be put with a fresh fighter.
When you look at Orr in his eyes, because he's got red pupils, but obviously white and everything else, you slowly start to see the corneas start to go from white to red, as it's almost
Yeah, and you blink sideways.
yeah, almost like that, yeah.
Or you gotta give the nice lady your name if you want to fight.
Or
Or how do I spell that?
or
Wonderful. Don't know what I was expecting. And she says, what's the weight class here?
Big. Not. How much do you weigh?
2 tons.
2 tons.
Oh. She goes, you're going to have to fight Big Mama.
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
We try to keep the weight classes here proper, equal to each other.
That
So,
checks out. That's how
um,
wrestling tends to work.
wrestling.
Porter does not like to
wonderful.
fight weaklings.
You will be next, sweetheart. Okay. Just know she is house champ. So
Or
Here we go, brother.
Please.
make
This is-
peace with whatever God you have. Do you have family?
Dead.
Good. And you see like these two maybe 120-pound men just socking each other, and one of them is like on the ground about to be like knocked out. He grabs a handful of sand, throws it in the guy's face, and pushes him down, and begins to hit his head over and over again on the ground.
Holy shit.
Until the guy just stops moving, and he like stands up. Veronica! He grabs as many the money as he can and walks out and grabs a pint of ale from the bar and just
I like your war cry. What is Veronica?
a bitch.
That I understand.
And you hear, ladies and gentlemen, with our heavyweight feature debut, we have Orr weighing in at 2 tons.
If they would have weighed him, it would have been 2.1, but it doesn't really matter.
With over 2 tons, weighing a metric fuck ton is Orr, the man from yesterday.
Jolene is absolutely going ape. The only one going absolutely ape shit in the front row.
His opponent weighing in at 5 tons. Holy shit!
no.
House champ, it's Big Mama. You see, everyone goes nuts. You see, like people are starting to shake the rails.
Jolene's hands are immediately clasped over her mouth as she realizes.
Oh no!
And
Oh no!
you like Jurassic Park.
Oh no!
The mocker has a big
Oh.
flag.
Like all of like the liquor kind of like begins to a door slams open. It's a massive gate. As like this maybe 20-foot tall woman doing nothing but eating and fighting.
Awesome.
Probably her entire life.
So mortified that she encouraged this.
Makes my job easy.
Oh God!
Yeah. You have no gear.
That's a huge bitch.
You have just your pants on.
As God intended.
Jolene
Yeah.
is frantically like slamming on the fucking platform, going, "Tap out! Tap out! Tap out! Don't do this! Don't!
Yeah.
I changed my mind. Bad idea! Bad idea!"
Yeah. Full title. You see that there was like a big like flag that is like flung down, and it says Big Mama parentheses the big bitch. She goes, well, who do we have here?
This feels like a Borderlands character. I'm so excited.
Really fucking does.
I'm gonna see the splash page. The big bitch.
The big bitch. I've been getting hungry. Who's this little guy?
You must be Big Mama.
Yeah, you must be little bitch.
Immediate rage.
I heard all about you. I'm gonna eat you, and I'll still be hungry afterward. You rage. I need you to roll initiative.
Awesome. 19.
19. That beats a 16.
Hey.
Not dexterous. Oddly enough.
gotta
What
be
is your
faster,
what is your
yeah.
rage?
Oh,
look like?
no, you're right. Actually, sorry, Ace, you were right. That would be a dirty 20 then.
There you go.
Yeah, on a 30-20. You go into your rage. What does that look like for you?
Same thing as we described last time. He like at the mention of the word bitch, his eyes like shot immediately. He gets like kind of that like anime like.
There was like when you were having a little like moral like ethics conversation with Jolene, she was like, here's the things that are like good to say to someone and here's the things that are like bad to say to someone. You're like calling someone a bitch, especially like a woman, is like a bad thing. Like that is not good. And you're like, oh, I know this.
Yeah.
What do you do on your first attack?
How far away is she?
She is the size of the arena.
Within reach.
Yeah, fair enough. I think
She's built like Bob's Big Boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is a rotund madame.
I think I would just rush in with my fists.
Wonderful. Go ahead, make an attack roll, please.
That one.
Natural one.
Not in this combat, but could I perchance cast heroism on?
I would love it if you cast
Okay, I would love to cast heroism.
What is that?
I have to be. You have to get to the
heroism.
point of the arena that I can touch you.
You could have done that. You could have. We could.
Between rounds.
Oh,
Between rounds.
okay.
In the
We
corner.
could say.
Okay.
We could say as you walk in, you could like pat him on the back.
So
and
you're
cast
immune to being
heroism.
frightened, and you gain temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting modifier,
Which
which is 8. So you have 8 temporary hit points.
That's not nothing.
It's not nothing.
That's not nothing.
I ain't no-
And it's
Basically puts it at
duration up to 1
53
minute.
health.
Cool.
It gives you something.
Yeah. Are you gonna make any other attacks?
I mean,
also give
as a
Bardic?
bonus action, I will
You can
honor.
also get.
I'm
Bardic.
giving you Bardic as well.
Cool. As a bonus action, unarmed strike.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't add modifiers to this, right? Since
You only
unarmed.
add strength.
Okay, 15.
Yeah. I mean, I get a big target. Go into a rage. A big swing. You connect. You feel your hand sinks in. You don't feel it make contact with any muscle or bone. Anything that would make anything that would matter. But a retaliation that's coming your way. Does a 17 hit?
It does in fact.
Doesn't hit. It does hit.
Does in fact.
Cool. Get ready for Big Mama's tummy tuck.
Holy shit.
She like your hand is sunk in. You are flown across. You hit the wall. You are hit for 6 points of damage and are thrown back a few feet. What else would you like to do? Your turn.
I don't really have much else.
Keep it.
I mean, it's my turn again, right?
Yeah.
So, I think I'm gonna reckless attack.
Okay.
Advantage on hit for this one.
Oh, you're raging.
yes.
Cut that down half. So,
yeah, that's true. How does a 18 fare?
It's gonna hit.
Wonderful. We'll do. This will be 8 damage total, and I'd like to burying hands this,
Okay.
and you would have to
Is
make
there is there a size?
not listed. It just says a target must succeed on a strength saving throw or have its speed reduced to 0.
Okay.
Which doesn't
What's the
really
saving
matter.
throw?
Strength.
Yeah. Again, the big bitch.
And then bonus action on unarmed strike again. Dirty 20. That'll be 7 points.
7 points. Okay.
Try to bulldozing punch and punch her 10 feet in the air if I can. It's another strength.
Okay. She's gonna make this with advantage.
Yeah, fair enough.
What was the save? On 2 natural 8s.
Wow.
You see Jolene. You gave your kind of like bardic as he was like pushed back into the wall. You were like, "Hey, go get him," whatever. As he like goes back into the fight, 2 hands up. He throws her into the air. This is the first time she has ever left the ground. She's like, I'm not an object that should be moved. He's thrown up. You see, like, we cut to, like, someone on the second floor who's, like, watching, and, like, she makes eye contact with the guy. She comes crashing down.
And this would shake the ground.
Holy fuck. She takes an additional 6 points. She's so dense. Every drink that is not being held falls off the table.
Everyone, the lightest people go, ooh.
In the surrounding area too.
Yeah. You see,
So
you guys feel an
walking
earthquake.
out of town hall and just oh shit.
yeah.
What was that?
Wonderful. I will, and she lands prone. I will say you get another attack.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. We're just gonna
ape shit.
We're just gonna keep punching.
Gonna keep punching. Yeah. You give these. Yes, you can.
I got a 19, then
I'm
an
giving
18.
you another Bardic.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah.
Well, you get advantage because she's prone.
That's fair. So yeah,
So you get another attack with advantage.
Cool. Another 7 points of damage from the first hit, and then does a 15 or 14 hit.
14's not gonna hit. Cool. She's like, oh, what the fuck? You like she like kind of like rolls.
Is she bloodied?
No.
Okay.
She rolls herself over. She like is reaching for something outside of the ring. She grabs a full pint of beer and she slams it on you.
Awesome.
She's gonna make an attack roll. Does a 16 hit.
That does hit.
Cool. You are down. 10 half to 5.
Okay.
That's
all the 10 hit points.
Yeah.
There you go.
And you are just covered in beer as glass shards like enter your body. Take that, sissy boy.
Sissy boy.
I'm sure.
Reckless attack will be dirty 20 again.
Nice.
That's gonna hit.
That'll be 10 points bludgeoning.
Okay.
How does a 16 do?
16 is going to hit.
Okay. 7, 8, 9 points.
Cool.
Bludgeoning.
Okay. She's gonna attempt to grapple on you.
Okay.
We're gonna call it contested strength. So this is gonna be my athletics versus yours.
I will have advantage
You
since
will
I'm
have
in range.
advantage, exactly. But she also has the size advantage. So she's rolling with advantage because she's bigger than you,
Gotcha.
and you are rolling with advantage because you're raging. That's a natural 2. And a natural 6.
Nice.
Well, I got 16.
16.
This is going way better than I thought it was going to. Hey!
She grabs you like by your shoulders and lifts you up. She like opens up her mouth. And like her skin is so slick that you kind of just like
She's got greasy hands.
oh, she was like just
Or
she was
I also
eating-
have beer covered. I also have beer battered right now. So.
I have the beer condition. I'm beard. I'm immune to beer. Yeah, you like slip through, and she goes, "Oh shit! Oh shit!" Go ahead, make another attack roll.
I'm assuming a 10 doesn't hit. Both of those were askew. Stop it. That's a 920.
Natural 20. Okay. That is gonna be double damage.
Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You rolled it twice.
Oh, I roll 2 dice. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's 2 rolls plus plus modifiers twice.
Traditionally, it's
Just
2 dice rolls plus
plus
whatever.
modifiers.
Like, it would be double your dice rolls. I run double everything.
Okay.
So just take your dice, double it. Take your modifiers, double it.
Okay. So
Like it would be plus twice your strength.
okay. It'll be 20 points total.
20 points of
And I think I would like to I think I'd like to bulldozing punch this one and try to push her 10 feet away.
Okay.
If something, you can make your strength saving throw. You fail, you take bludgeoning damage equal to my strength modifier.
Cool. 18's gonna hit.
Yeah, that's gonna succeed.
But what does that punch look like?
I think he really just gets sick of this and just wants to. He kind of misses on the first one, almost as a fake to then smack a sensitive part body. I don't know where that would be really.
You you slip out from underneath her. You fake a right, duck under her arm as it's coming through. jump up and you elbow her right in the temple.
Hell yeah.
She is dazed. Go ahead and attack one more time.
Awesome. 11, 17.
17's definitely going to hit. She's looking very, very hurt.
Well, 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And as if you allow me a bonus action of another punch.
Of course.
2 19s in a row will be 24 to hit.
24 is going to hit.
Great. Or 23, actually, sorry. 3, 7, 9 points of bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll try another uppercut this time. And I read it wrong. It's actually a dexterity saving throw if I punch upwards.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay.
So it'd be a dexterity saving throw from...
You hit her with an uppercut trying to send her up again. You see there's nothing to be moved as you punch her so hard her neck snaps back. And she falls over the ropes. Dead.
Immediately,
There was a hush.
Jolene's going wild.
And, for a second, you could hear a pin drop.
And then you hear, if you will,
Yeah.
holy shit, you did it! Yeah!
Go ahead, roll me. We're going to call it a D20.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me a D20.
Nat 1.
Nat 1. That doesn't make sense. Roll it again.
With advantage. Hey, if you give me an inspiration for this, I'll use my inspiration now. We'll call it a...
What do you think this is?
I don't know. 5? I still have a bardic inspiration. I didn't use the last one that Jolene gave me.
That's true.
Okay, I'll let you use it for that.
Most.
1.
You got 6 shinies.
So, 6.
He's not there for the money.
That's fair. I'm in it for
Can
the...
Jolene try to use a help action
There is-
by haggling on his behalf?
There is a hush. People are furious because they have bet a lot of money on Big Mama to win.
You could go try and use a persuasion check to argue that a fighter gets a cut.
Yeah.
But
As I said, can I give a help action by
currently
negotiating?
there's one man on the 3rd floor. You! Good fight. Good fight. He reaches in his beard and pulls out 6 shotguns.
My man.
Do it again. Yeah. He's standing there. What do you say?
Veronica!
The guy with the bar. Veronica!
Awesome.
Beautiful. I was like, there's one thing I want you to say.
There is a right answer.
Yeah, you are ushered out. It takes 20 full men to lift up this corpse and carry it out of the arena, and they give you a drink on the house. What would you like to do here?
Holy shit! I didn't
Why is
actually
everyone so
expect-
surprised? The ore is strong.
That was a big woman. She was a big
I
lady.
felt bigger.
Okay, or go off, I guess. We should probably try to find our friends now. That was enough of a derail. We need to get back to our mission.
No managers or anything come up to me to try to. But no signers. Or anything.
There's go ahead and make a perception check.
Sure, fair enough.
He's looking for that contract, bro.
God, motherfucking piece of shit. 16.
16.
Watch the master at work here,
You-
folks.
On the 3rd floor, looking down over the
I'm
rail,
about to get us some money.
a man, big black shades, and a button-up shirt, nice tie. Cigar in one finger, he's gripping onto the rails. Looks at you, shakes his head, peels his glasses down, turns away.
We do actually need to go back to our friends. Though. We will cross this.
I gotta say, I have full hit points right now,
yeah, dude.
and that's all because of that heroic spell. I that
love
took
heroism.
every single
Jolene
point
is a
of.
support character, babe. That's
Yeah.
what she does.
Cool. You guys head out 6 shinies richer, I guess.
While this is, we wanted to go shopping.
Yes.
go
You
gateway.
see, there's a munitions dealer, like really right next to the, in the town square. Perfect. You hear them? Hello, can I help you find anything?
Well, a couple things. First and foremost, a couple rounds of ammunition. Just about how much about that would cost. And then, have you happened to see this kindly lady?
No, not I.
Oh,
Sorry.
shit.
But if you said you're looking for ammunition?
A couple rounds for my handgun.
Yes, of course. Anything else we're looking for? I've got rifle mags. I've got shotgun shells.
Do any of us have any other firearms?
I have a rifle.
I have a shotgun.
Sure. A couple rounds of those as well.
Yeah. Are you looking for anything specific? I've got some fun stuff here. Or are you looking for just plain Jane?
I mean, I was looking for plain Jane, but if you got some fun stuff, I've been known to dabble.
Of course, friend. Of course. Yeah, and like he opens up a wooden box that has a bunch of ammunition that you need. Some rounds of 6 individual bullets for a handgun. Shotgun rounds, shells come in sets of 2, and then magazines for rifles are sold as a set of 8.
Okay.
How much money are you looking to burn here, friend?
How about you tell me how much all this costs?
Well, for standard handgun ammunition, you're looking for 25 shinies for a set of 6.
While he is shopping, Joe is outside, people watching and smoking, looking out for Hickory.
Okay.
Can Jolene be earning money right now?
I
Do-
think
does
this
she have
is
time to
during
earn
the
money?
fight.
Yes, this is going to be
Oh, this
during
is
the
during
fight.
Okay.
That feature
So there's a
doesn't
feature for
unlock
that.
until later. Level
Damn
6,
it!
I believe.
Fuck! Okay.
I respect the hustle though.
How much for 2 rounds of a handgun, one rifle, and 1 shotgun?
So if you're looking for a full set of 6 for a handgun, and a full set for a shotgun, and a full set for a rifle, you're looking at 75.
Okay.
75 shiny off the cuff. Unless you have anything to trade for it?
Now that I might have. Let's see here.
Can I make an insight check on the town
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead.
while I'm out there?
I think we'll have to pass for now, but I do appreciate it. Thank you.
11.
11. The town is. Have you been here before?
I believe I came here on my way to Dustville. I was going to run a job, but it didn't seem like people were in a place to spend money.
Wonderful. This town is less lively than it usually is. There's usually way more gondolas, way more people walking around, way more people taking in the vents of tar. Things seem boarded up. People seem scared, like they are headed to get supplies and be on their way. Trying not to, stir any kind of trouble.
Gotcha.
You do see Hickory kind of sauntering out, seems a little intoxicated maybe, and is kind of what he usually is, playing a fiddle barefoot, like walking around.
Yes, he should. King should.
Anything else you like to do here?
I
A
think
little out of my price range, unfortunately. I think I'll wait until we get to a different town. I thought 4 rounds anyways.
may I speak with the shopkeeper for a second?
Go for it.
Hi, how you doing? My name's Cedar. What can I get you?
Well, hello there, Cedar. My name is Professor Declan Fairweather. I was just looking for a bit of ammunition for me and my friends. You see, we are heading off towards towards a fated encounter, I believe, with the Horde Mother. Trying to bring back some folk from town.
Yeah, I understand. Our hurting here. That's why like prices are so expensive.
I completely understand. I would like to make you an offer, my friend. You see, I'm quite certain that with the firepower that we hold, we can get this job done. But I don't believe we have the supply. I think you might be able to help us. Now, I would like to offer. I have quite a bit of money myself, not as much as I understand that you have been asking for. But I would be willing to leave my whole share with you, with the promise that once we come back and receive our payment from the mayor, you will have my full share.
Give me a persuasion with advantage, please.
I would love nothing more. 25.
25 is going to be the 14. I mean, okay. He rummages around and hands you what Vinny asked for. 6 shots for a handgun, 8 rounds for a magazine, 2 shotgun shells, and go ahead. 1, we'll call it a D6.
5.
You get, he reaches in, carrying kind of like satchel. You see, he puts the ammunition in there and grabs a canister off the shelf and puts it in and ties the bag and hands it to you. He said, I really hope you're telling the truth, but I can't go on like this. We're being, eaten alive, so.
I'm nothing if not an honest man.
Thank you. And as you are going out through the door with a bag slung over your shoulder, you look inside and there is a napalm bomb canister along with its rudimentary attachment to it, connected to it.
I will hand the bag to Vinny and just say, munitions received.
Dive into the bag and start rummaging.
Yeah, ammunition, nothing special here, but the napalm bomb is of note.
Okay. I'm gonna put that in inventory. Sure.
All right, my friends. I believe we meet up with the rest. Yes.
So now I have 6 rounds, and then we have a round each for them.
Yeah. So you have 6 individual shots, 2 shells for you, 8 shots in a magazine for you.
6 individual shots. Okay.
Bomb.
As we walk back towards the meeting spot, I'm going to try and wrangle Hickory back with us.
Cool. Friend, you enjoy the sides?
It's lovely as always. It's a bit quieter than I.
Yeah, I think it's lovely. All the better to fill the air with music.
Agreed. But I don't think now is the time for a job. Unless you would like to join us on a hunt.
Ooh. We're looking for mommy, dearest.
I think so.
I was looking for something to clear up my schedule anyway. I shall join you.
Then we shall ride.
He takes his bow and stuffs it away, grabs his big bag and puts it on, and we head out. Are we all together again?
Yes.
Cool.
Lady, gentlemen, thank you.
Thank you.
And you also see that the balm was also aged.
Ooh, this gon' light the fuck up.
It so you roll 2 extra damage dice on it.
Is now a good time to mention I don't like fighting?
Now is an excellent time to mention.
Is now good time to mention I do like fighting. You guys see Aura's fists are just covered in blood.
He smells like beer.
It smells like beer.
I'm not very good at it though. You're good at it.
Oh,
Oh yeah, we
well
won
done,
6
my friend.
shinies.
Aura's champion.
Or
Yeah.
champion.
Yeah. But Jolene is not a champion.
That's perfectly fine, my
and
dear.
Jolene does not like fighting, so
Stay in the rear and help us as best you can.
Oh, darling, I know about staying in the rear.
Don't we all?
don't I know something
I knew
about
I liked
staying
you.
in
I
the
knew I
rear.
liked you.
I know something about it. Anyway.
Excellent.
Mr.
Alright.
Stump, you dog.
We head out. We are going to conclude our session here. As we pick up next time with the hunt for the Horde Mother. Thank you for tagging along, y'all. Veronica!
Bye, Zero.
Bye.